Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shump, everybody, Faith, baby, daddy, the voice of the street, man. And today we go be in Louisiana with it, y'all. So hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it, right? Look, we down here in Louisiana, y'all. Now, a lot of times you date a woman and she got a brother. Everybody go through that. But what happened when you date a woman that got a brother and it seemed like every time you come around them, she talking real jazzy? Either you gonna have to whoop the brother ass or slap the shit out of her and then get ready for the brother ass. However, you got to do something to pipe her down to let her know, man, this is not that. You ain't gonna be acting cocky with me because your brother in the house. Now, this guy here was dating this woman, y'all. 3 years they dated. They been broke up for a year. But you know how you stay friendly and on good terms with some people. Well, that's what it was with them. And it seemed like he said this. One day he went over there and boom, shit just hit the fan, y'all. Now, we talking about her name. A Louisiana woman was arrested after police said she and her brother assaulted her ex-boyfriend while telling him that he should die. Die, motherfucker! Die, motherfucker! Guess what they was beating him up with, y'all? A bat. They had 2 bats. And after they couldn't kill him because they probably didn't want to hit him in the head, because people don't be built like that. They couldn't stand it. They couldn't stand to do the old Al Capone move, y'all. You ain't got that type of strength and heart where you could BAM! Crack a motherfucker's skull. So they did the best they could do, and they went to the next best thing. Shot this motherfucker. But they didn't shoot him in the head or nothing. Shot him in his arm. It said, according to court documents obtained by the local news outlet, Rudy Earl, 48, was taken into custody following an incident on May 29th when the police responded to a call of a shooting. Right? Forgive me my glasses. She was taken into custody following an incident. Okay, I got that part. Following a shooting in the East Baton Rouge, Louisiana neighborhood. Upon arrival, police said that the alleged victim was not named, but identified as Rudy Earl, ex-boyfriend, had a gunshot wound to the arm. It said the ex-boyfriend allegedly told officers that before he was shot, Rudy beat him with a bat. Damn. And then it said, love, true, that's something else. According to reports on the document, the ex-boyfriend told the police he and Rudy Earl, who had been dating for 3 years but had been broken up for 1 year, had an argument earlier that night. When interviewed by the police, Rudy Earl said the name had said the same thing. However, their statements differed. Right, the stories from upon the forward went into different directions. The ex-boyfriend said that Rudy Earl's brother, Darius Earl, he was at home at the time, and he was the one who shot him, actually. So she was trying to cover up for the brother and lied and said he wasn't there. I guess she was going to take the weight for the little shooting, but you know how it is. The brother, motherfucker, blah! Now, we all get violent, y'all. We all get rough and tough. It depends on how serious the situation is, but sometimes you got to digress sometimes. If you upset and y'all get into it, fellas, ain't nothing wrong with walking something off. You don't have to stay there and argue with nobody. It takes 2 people to argue. Remember that, y'all. You hear me? I'm going to say that again. It takes two people to argue. Let me tell you what happened to me. This was fucking yesterday, y'all. Yesterday, right? So some reason, these last few days, it's been hot out. The women have been having their little shorts on. People is out. You know, we know people acting crazy. So I gets ready to go to the store. And my brother like, man, take some security with you. You gonna take the strap with you. I said, I don't need no damn strap to go up here. He like, your ass getting really known, Reese. You know, people starting to recognize you. I said, I always been popular. He said, but you getting more popular with people you don't know. Now, this ain't had nothing to do with me. This is just a conversation me and this guy had. So I said, okay. I had my man, one of the guys, take me up here, and we goes in the store. It's some motherfucker. I really hate to see when people are drunk, intoxicated, and doing the most. And one, nigga, I'll bust your head. You don't want me, nigga. You don't want no part of me. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Fuck you, bitch. He talking about the bitch behind the counter, y'all. He done called the 10 bitches. And she like, go on, leave then, man. I'm trying to get my shit. Ooh. And he just going off. And he getting mad and mad. Bitch, I'll come back there. Boom, boom, boom. I'll come back there and beat your ass. Oh, and I'm listening like, oh, here we go. A goofy motherfucker. He called so many bitches. It was another nigga, you know, it's 2 windows at the thing. So, dude, like, damn, man, you hollering all in my ear. Won't you pipe down? Man, what, fuck you, man. Woo. And, dude, they got to argue back and forth. And he like, hey, dude, I ain't the one, man. This ain't what you want. Man, I ain't the one either. And they like to got into it. I'm glad the second person caught himself and said, I ain't finna argue with this nigga, wino, drunk ass nigga. He ain't doing nothing but clowning. You spending $2, nigga. You know what this motherfucker had the nerve to bring up, y'all? Why he was so upset. Yo, let that boy down. New Year's up here, and you motherfuckers didn't do nothing. Man, somebody got killed on New Year's up there at that store. That ain't got shit to do with them, bro. Just like this altercation kicked off in the store, same thing happened with the other guy in the store. Something kicked off and dude upped and shot him. Man, it got so serious. You know, these like little Arabs, right? And they like Polacks or something, whatever the fuck they is. They 2 men, but they ain't the aggressive type. The lady got so mad she grabbed her gun. I'm pretty sure it's the store's gun for protection. She come from behind the counter. Motherfucker, get the fuck out this store. Man, y'all should have seen me ease to the back. I eased to the back there where the cooler was, and I'm in the cut. Because I'm like this. I am really loving and enjoying my life right now, y'all. I don't want to get killed accidentally. I done escaped all my bad boy days and all that shit. All them years I ducked bullets. Hey, I ain't got time to be getting shot accidentally because I was being nosy. I can't hear good enough. I went all the way to the back, right? And there was some more women and people. They ran out the store. And they running. And they like, oh, they got a gun. My security jumps up and pew, he jumps out the car. He come running in the store. And I'm looking, I'm like, man, come back here. What the fuck you doing? Come back here. He like, I'm straight. I'm trying to see if you okay, y'all. When she pulled the gun, tell me why everybody in the fucking store moved but the motherfucker who was talking this shit. See, that's that liquor. But I guarantee you one thing. His motherfucker tone sure did go down a whole lot. And he never made eye contact with her anymore. When she was standing there with that gun, he wasn't clowning like he was when she was behind the counter. And he scanned her. When she come around with that pistol, If he had balls or whatever he was calling about doing to her, why he didn't try it then? Oh, see, people act crazy, y'all. They don't be crazy. You know what I mean? They don't be crazy as you think. They do not be crazy. You ever seen the motherfucker got on a motherfucking winter coat and something and he just walking around, got a skull cap on, and you say, look at this crazy motherfucker, and he get to a red light, y'all, and the light turned green, and he stopped because he know it ain't his time to walk. Listen, traffic going by, then when the light turned the correct color for him to walk, a crazy motherfucker couldn't do that. But a nigga who playing crazy, oh yeah, he can do that. He can do that. That's the type of shit that guy was on. I'm like, boy, look at this shit here, boy. It ain't even got hot yet. Now listen, I goes out early today, y'all, and this here is a disgrace, man. I swear, the Chicago Public Transportation, the CTA, y'all, that stands for Chicago Transit Association, right? We go downtown, me and my partner, right? So we parks the car, jump on the L to go down here to the casino. My guy like to go down there and gamble on the 3rd of every month just to make a few extra dollars. So if he got a few extra bills or some things to pay, he like to make that little extra little hustle, right? So we goes down there. Man, it's 2 women on the bus. They on the L. They both leaning on each other, sleep, curled up until they look kind of dykish. Well, not dykish, trashes. You know, this is what we used to call back in the day a strawberry, or just a hole. I'm pretty sure she been kicked out, right? They sleeping on the train. Now here come a bunch of teenagers. And they wakes the bitch up. I'm like, damn, why you bothered her? Go about your business. Now, they know each other, right? So they get up. Where you been? You been laying right here? Woo. Then another one walk up. This girl had on some shorts so tight, ass out, you know. Her titties got a bra on. It's 2 small titties poking up here and out. And the bad part about it, it didn't even look attractive, y'all. It did not look appealing at all. I'm like, oh, you know, you look nasty. You know, before you would say, oh, yeah, I like that, it looked nasty. You like, oh, I know I'd catch something if I fuck her. You know what I mean? That's the thought went through my mind. I'm looking like, now you catch her if she just had that shit on, it might have been fresh. But you can look at somebody when they had something on for 1 or 2 days. You can kind of tell it. If you got that eye for that type of shit, you're like, that looked like she had that shit on yesterday. But it was like 7 of them. And what they do, they just rise up and down on the train. They're trying to sell cigarettes, weed. They selling anything they can sell. They on the L selling it. I don't know if them bitches was dressed up like they selling pussy. This chick looked like she should have been on the host draw, y'all. You know, looked like she should have been on the host draw. And I'm just looking like, damn, boy, our motherfucker CTA has really went down. They remind me of the girls that be robbing people on the trains. You know, it'd be like 5 of them, and you can see women that's going to work. They be well put together sometimes. You could tell she look a little like she done washed up and on her way to work. You know, she looks presentable, right? And then you can look at this woman. No, you don't look presentable. I don't know if they know people can notice this or not, but they got to do what they got to do. So when you got these street women see a woman that's looking presentable on the train, they try to start an altercation with her because they really just want to rob her. Might walk down that girl, here go one right here, this one, and walk and just step on her foot and then won't say nothing. Hey, bitch, damn, you just go step on my feet and ain't gonna say nothing? What you say? Bitch, you heard what I said. And now she might jump up thinking this woman is by herself, and she's not. Now, it's 3 more bitches behind her, but they done laid back a little bit. Now they walk up like, what this bitch talking about? What this bitch talking about? Before you know, there's a whole fight. And when the fight over with, the bitch like, where my iPhone at? And she looking at that dirty bitch, grab my purse. Oh my God, I can't believe I fell for that. But she wanted to whoop the bitch so bad because she's so disrespectful. She done got into this bitch ass and left her purse unattended. And that's what they was trying to do in the first place. As we say, the overlay for the underplay, y'all. Yep, that's the overlay for the underplay. And you gotta really pay attention. Like early, like yesterday, a motherfucker really could have died. Cause dude was really talking like he had a knife or something on him. Like he tried to scare people with that, talking all loud and all that shit. All it take was somebody to just knock him out. Period. I had an uncle, right? Well, he wasn't my fucking uncle. My baby mama had an uncle used to get drunk and mess their parties up, right? I don't know. I had checked him or something. Somehow he was scared of me, or I can get understanding out of him all the time, you know. She calls me one day. He's at the party, and he in rare form. He is clowning, y'all. Fuck you, make my plate, bitch. I ain't finna do nothing. I ain't going nowhere till y'all buy me a drink. We ain't finna buy you no drink. We ain't got no money. All y'all motherfuckers go buy me a drink. Instead of them using reverse psychology on it and buying them a drink, they tired because they like, you did that shit last month. You always come to our parties and disrupt them and want us to buy you a drink. You ain't doing that shit today. So my baby mama calls me, y'all. This is the crazy shit. I comes down there. I don't even smoke cigarettes. I pulls up and park, and I'm just looking at the guy. I'm riding shotgun. My man's driving my car. I'm sitting on the passenger side. I'm just looking at him, observing him, y'all. I'm checking his temperature to see how mad he is, what level he on. Because if I can't get no understanding out of him, I ain't even finna start talking to him. I can just come get right on his ass, right? So, my man smoking a cigarette. I said, let me hit that cigarette. I'm really just thinking. I hand it back to my guy. Let me get out. I goes over there. What's up, Willie? Hey, what's up, man? Man, what's up, man? I'm like, man, why you clowning over here, man? You already know these people don't want you over here, man. Why don't you go head on, man? I said, I'll buy you a drink, man. Just go. No, I don't want no motherfucker drink. These motherfuckers finna do this. They always. I'm like, hey, dude, what? Go ahead and leave while you got a chance, man, because they ain't trying to give you nothing. He just tried one hand, y'all. Man, when I hit that motherfucker, I hit him good, too. That motherfucker fell down, y'all, and hit his head. And the first thing he said, hey, you still about me that drink if I leave? I said, yeah. I said, but next time, you didn't have to get hit upside your head. You could have just took the drink and left. Don't always wait till somebody put their hands on you, nigga. Because somebody always bigger and better than you, man. Don't forget that, man. You feel me? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody, Faye, Baby Daddy, Worcester Street. I'm going to plant you now and I dig you later. I'm out of here.